up? This is your love reading for December 2nd through the 8th. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Since this is a love reading, I do recommend you checking your Moon and Venus signs as well, as they may resonate better for you in a love reading than your Sun sign. As always, this isn't going to resonate for every Taurus out there. It's not possible. You're not all living the same lives. Don't try to force it. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Just check out the other signs. Check out your other signs, or check out the other awesome readers on here. Okay? Okay. All right, so for your overall, I pull Magdalene Oracle on regular tarot, and the overall is always the person that I'm reading for. Whether that's you, Taurus, or you, cross-watcher, that's always your energy, whoever's watching this video. Everything else here is interchangeable. Okay? All right, so for your overall Magdalene Oracle, you have family. So there could be some family issues that are involving, you know, your relationship, your situationship, whatever it is for you. All right. You were born into your family for a reason and purpose, just as there's a reason and purpose for experiencing all you have experienced to date. Yet, like most of us, you probably believe the myth that all family members should all get along and always be nice to one another. Your family is your greatest teacher. Every family member will hold at least one trait you don't like, and you have at least one trait that each of your family members doesn't like. This fact sets the perfect environment for us to learn to love unconditionally. Later in life, you will discover that every perceived negative comes with a positive attached to it. True love often comes in ways and forms that we initially fail to recognize. Yet with the passing of time, you realize that beneath our individual facades, there's only love. Love comes in many forms, and it may not always be kind. Reflect on this, for it will help you let go of any resentment you have towards your family or a family member. That's an odd one in a love reading. So just an FYI, you might have some family issues that are affecting your relationship. All right, now onto your regular tarot. You have the Tower, guys, as your overall. You know, no one likes to see this shit, right? But it's always necessary. It's always for a reason. So the Tower, you're going through some type of major change, and it was completely out of the blue, unexpected, like out of fucking nowhere type trauma, maybe involving your family. It doesn't have to be, but it's like if something needs to change in your love life, relationship, whatever, this is for singles or couples. So if something needs to change and you're not changing it, or the other person isn't changing it, then the universe comes in with the Tower and knocks it all down so that it can be rebuilt on a stable foundation. Now, whether you're going to actually rebuild an existing relationship or just rebuild yourself, you know, so that you can have a new stable relationship, that's up to you. But it is a definite, like, everything's been knocked the fuck down and needs rebuilt, right? All right, let's clarify. Oh, wrong deck. Before we go on to the rest, let's clarify the Tower for Taurus. What is this Tower all about for Taurus? And this is the energy you're taking on. So it might have been that you know, you kind of caused it, and it might be like intentional. You know what I mean? Doesn't have to be, but just an FYI, that's the energy you're taking on. So it's kind of like you're knocking down everything that is unstable in your love life. Like you're rearranging the shit. Clarify the Tower for Taurus. Or, you know, you're feeling like everything just got knocked the fuck over. Clarify the Tower for Taurus. Come on, guys. How many is that? Too many. Sorry about it. Clarify the Tower for Taurus. Clarify the Tower for Taurus in love. Holy shit. Ooh. The Tower is clarified by the Tower. Oh, wow. All right, guys. So you guys are really fucking going through it. Again, it sucks. It's traumatic. What else can I say about it? Nobody likes to go through that type of shit, but it's always necessary. because you don't want to go living your life on something that's unstable, right? It's going to happen eventually. So again, let's clarify the tower. What is this tower? Yeah, we get it. It's a tower. We fucking get it, man. What is this tower all about? Oh my. I can't with this shit right now. Death reverse Scorpio energy, if that's relevant in your world. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're probably out of sorts, out of balance. Oh, okay. Either way, it's an ending that you're trying to resist. It's like there's something that's trying to end here, and the tower's really trying to either end it or completely fucking rearrange it, right? This is crazy. Crazy, crazy. Like, you have no idea. All right, let's get you another one because obviously we have to clarify death. Whew. So if something's trying to end and you're not letting it, then it's going to have to be completely rearranged, basically. It can't keep going the way that it is. And you know what? I'm going to switch decks to clarify death. All right, clarify death for Taurus. Clarify death for Taurus. The tower is also Mars energy, Aries and Scorpio, if that's relevant in your world. Clarify death for Taurus. King of Wands reversed. All right, this is Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to mean anything, but King of Wands reversed, it's like it's a very controlling, very demanding energy. And this is all year overall. So make sure that you're not being controlling or demanding, but also make sure that you're not being lazy, right? A King of Wands really goes after what he wants. And he gets it. You know, he's super confident, super goal-driven. Reverse, not so much. It's like lack of confidence, lack of drive, lack of energy, lack of motivation. All right? And that's understandable with all of this heavy energy. Like the tower, twice, with death, that's as heavy as it gets. Like, that's fucking insane. That's heavy ass energy. It's gonna cause you to be feeling drained and not motivated. So that's on you, however you want to deal with that. Let's move on to the rest of your reading. All right, your recent past, you have the Four of Cups reversed, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is like coming out of a period of apathy, of contemplation, maybe boredom, whatever. If you had more than one option, it's cutting them down. It's basically taking action after a period of not taking much action. Anyway, recent past, not a really big deal card. Your present is the Two of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is very indecisive. It's, you definitely need to make a big decision. There's something that you need to cut out of your life. And you need to make sure that you're doing it without wearing blinders. You need to make sure you're seeing the situation clearly, see it for what it is, see what needs cut out and cut it out, all right? Let's clarify the Two of Swords. Here, I'm going to go back to this other deck. All right, clarify the Two of Swords for Taurus in love, December 2nd through the 8th. Clarify the Two of Swords for Taurus. Three of Pentacles. It might be third party that you need to cut out. And by third party, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that there's cheating involved. It may just be somebody that is not a very good influence on the relationship. Otherwise, it could be like there needs to be significant teamwork here for anything to work, right? Okay, let's clarify this Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Three of Pentacles for Taurus. That's your energy, by the way, as well as Virgo and Capricorn. Clarify the Three of Pentacles for Taurus. The World. Ooh. All right, another major. How many do you have so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We didn't even get to those yet, but you've got 6 major arcana here, so it's a big week for you. Okay, so the World. There's a cycle that's trying to close out right now, obviously, with the Tower twice and death. There's a cycle that's trying to close out, whether it's an actual ending of a relationship or just a cycle within you or the other person. There's something here that's done. It's done. It's over. Everything that had to be accomplished has been accomplished, and it could just be something like a life lesson. But it is closing out. It is an elevation. It's a level up, right? It's like it's not bad by any means. So while like your energy right here is like fucking chaos, right? Chaotic as fuck and draining as fuck. It's whatever's happening here is to level you up, if that makes sense. All right. Now your immediate future, you have the Magician. Awesome card to have upright. This is manifesting everything that it is that you want in your life. It's remembering who you are. You can have anything you want. You just have to get it. You just have to manifest it, right? You have everything that you need to get to the place that you want to be, to get to whatever it is that you want. You may need to do it in a way that is, how do I want to say it? Not really normal, right? You're gonna have to like maybe call on your spiritual powers here, because this is a lot. This is huge. It is a very manipulative energy, but it is upright, so it's manipulative in a good way. It's kind of like you're taking control of your life and your destiny. Do you know what I mean? Do you got it? All right, let's clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician for Taurus in the future. The Five of Pentacles. This is rejection, abandonment, feeling left out in the cold. It is poverty mentality if you're having money issues. I know this is a love reading, but just a heads up. If you are having money issues, you just need to manifest what it is that you need in your world. Earth energy, so you as well as Virgo and Capricorn. Nobody wants to manifest poverty mentality. Nobody wants to manifest rejection. Nobody wants to manifest abandonment, right? So make sure that you're focusing on what you want and what you don't want, right? Or manifesting constantly. You need to make sure that you're keeping like your focus. Do you know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Let's clarify the Five of Pentacles for Taurus. Like if you're constantly living in fear of rejection, abandonment, whatever, then that's what you're going to manifest. So make sure you flip that shit around. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. King of Wands upright. Nice. You have him reversed in your overall. So in the future, it looks like it does turn around for you. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Don't have to be. Either you or them is really taking control here in the future. You know, it's, again, like I just explained as he came up in your overall. When he's upright, he's all in his power. He's going after what he wants. He's getting it. Not in an arrogant dickhead kind of way. He's just that confident. Like he knows that he's the shit basically, and he can have whatever he wants. And you know, if you're female and this is someone that you're dealing with, and he's probably hot as shit, like, and he knows it, but he's not, you know what I mean, he's not arrogant about it. Could be a female as well. But you wouldn't want to be manifesting rejection from this type of person. So just make sure that you're not accidentally manifesting it by focusing on the possibility of it. Okay? All right, your potential obstacle, another major, guys, the Empress. So the Empress is one of the best cards in the deck. So for this to be your obstacle, there could be like unplanned pregnancy. Somebody could already be married. Or it could just be that somebody's having trouble with stability. Like somebody might really need to ground. Somebody is feeling really unstable, not grounded, up in the air, not able to manifest. And it looks like that's the way it is up here in your overall, but that's not the way it is in reality. You just have to take charge. All right, let's clarify the Empress for Taurus. Clarify the Empress for Taurus. I do have to say, with the family card up there as being a potential issue in your overall, and the Empress being down here as an obstacle, it could be that there's like a mother figure that's kind of being, I don't know, kind of, interfering, kind of being detrimental to your relationship, or an ex-wife, a mother of somebody's kid, something like that. So just heads up on that one. All right, the Ten of Pentacles is also an obstacle. So again, that's another good card. It should not be an obstacle. It's commitment, it's financial stability. So you may just be feeling like those things are not happening for you. Like you're not feeling abundant, you're not feeling financially secure, you're not feeling like there's this commitment, or somebody's already in one. And obviously that would be an obstacle for you. All right, your advice. You have the Three of Pentacles reversed. You have the Three of Pentacles upright as your present energy. So reversed, it's like you need to eliminate somebody who is interfering. If it's an actual third-party cheating situation, obviously not going to make for the best commitment. If it's somebody that's just interfering, again, it's a problem. It could also just be that there needs to be more teamwork. There needs to be more working together. All right, let's clarify the Three of Pentacles as your advice. Clarify the Three of Pentacles as your advice. I hope I said that was your advice before, not obstacles, not your advice. All right, clarify the Three of Pentacles as your advice. The Ten of Wands. You need to drop some shit that's too heavy. There's something here that's really heavy, and it's because of lack of teamwork or outside influences. So make sure that you're dropping some shit that's too heavy for you, whether it's a relationship, whether it's responsibilities, whatever it is. It's time to put some shit down because you're too tired, you're too exhausted to deal with any of this shit. And it's understandable with the Tower twice in death. I mean, come the fuck on. Like, it doesn't get any heavier than that. So just take a step back, put some of that shit down, get back to yourself, find your center, all that good shit. All right. I'm going to pull one more up here for the Tower because it is twice and it was clarified by death. So let's just pull one more for your overall and then we'll be good. Clarify the Tower for Taurus. Clarify the Tower for Taurus. The Moon. Ooh, Pisces energy. Doesn't have to mean anything because this is your overall energy. It's lack of clarity. It's hidden shit. There's shit there that's not out yet that needs to come out. And it probably did. With this Tower shit, I mean, there was some shit hidden and it came out and now everything's just falling the fuck apart, right? Let's clarify the Moon. What is the Moon all about for Taurus? That's too many. Clarify the Moon. Okay, All right, that was quick. Page of Swords. Somebody's stalking you, and that was what was hidden. Somebody's being real fucking stalkery and creepy. Spying on your social media. The Page of Swords is a very investigative energy, but it can also be like overly investigative. It's like some communication comes in about something something that was hidden, something that you didn't know, and it just knocked everything the fuck over. Or it's, you know, there's somebody really like being stalkery, and you found out. All right. All right, guys. That was your reading, and I could keep going because you guys always have this heavy shit. But it is a long one, so I am going to stop here. I'll be back in a week.